what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Devin Haney could be on the same card with Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia is rumored to fight female Lopez. It could be somebody else. It's Lopez or Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko just got a medical exemption for his back, and I think he has a mandatory too. I think so. It seemed like it's supposed to be in New York City. So the rumors that Bob Arum started about Riyadh season, Turkey al-Sheikh only gonna put fights over there in Saudi Arabia seems not to be true. You have the rumor that Bud and Crawford could fight in Las Vegas September 25th. You have the rumor that Ryan and Devin could be on the same card in Times Square sometime in May, a part of this super duper card that Turkey al-Sheikh is trying to put together. So yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. She got the Boxing playlist. I just woke up, read some rumors. You know, first thing I do, I wake up in this morning, I wake up, put on my Gucci's and my hat, grab my strap. What YuGiOh say? Check the community tab. Nigga forgot his hat that day. Shout out to Rocco, man. I love Rocco as an artist. You know, he got that song. He got that song. His hardest verse I heard him spit was on Gucci Man, Plain Jane. I think it might have been the remix. He said, he said, made back, out back, I'm out back with my straight bitch. I forget how I go. They could spit on that bitch. He had the hardest, that's the hardest verse he ever spit, dog. Plain Jane, Gucci Man, Rocco, and I think 2 Chainz on there. That's my shit. I'm a Gucci Man hardcore fanatic. That's one of my favorite rappers of all time. Gucci, Tim. Niggas say, you said the South destroy rap. Not them. Not them, Playboy. But let's continue on. So it's rumored that Devin Haney can take on Jose Ramirez. Now I told y'all I remembered I was gonna speak on this, so let me get this out the way. On X, he said goodbye to 140 pounds. Obviously, people saying he's gonna get killed moving up to 140 pounds. Same people who basically Crawford moving up 2 or 3 weight classes because he only had one fight at 154. It's usher him on. Alright, Devin Haney will be fine. Devin Haney and the spars, the owners, he's small welterweights. I'm pretty sure they got a good feel and good gauge on how he gonna fight. Now, Jose Ramirez is an interesting fight. Yes, he can be outboxed, but Ramirez got good conditioning. He's a pressure fighter. He's a strong fighter. He may very well be a lot stronger at 140 pounds. 147 pounds, or if they do the catch weight. So if he fighting Jose Ramirez next, he's probably going to be at 147. I told y'all, there people say, you fake news. I told y'all Bill, it was an interview Bill did. You can find it on Boxing News 24/7, where he said that they wanted to fight Boots. So maybe that's the end game. Maybe, you know, they want to get back in with Eddie Hearn and take on Boots. But I already did that video. But like I said before, I told the nigga who was copying, oh man, you told me, go search it. Go search it. Y'all don't be over in Blue shit talking about fake news and all that. Nigga, Blue is fake news. When I used to put the links in the description to the articles and all that type of shit, none of you niggas was clicking the links. Y'all so lazy. Y'all don't read. Y'all don't listen. These niggas will comment before watching the video and ask a question, and it's already asked. And you got people saying, well, you know, what's the point of watching a 10-minute video when I can get a video on TikTok in 30 seconds? You can't in 30 seconds. Look here, a minute. You can't get the full totality and context of something in 1 minute. You cannot. All that red dye and all them corn toast, fruit syrup that they done gave you ninjas, y'all ain't got no attention span. And I say this all the time. This is why y'all niggas be losing. Y'all be losing to these hoes because y'all don't pay attention to the signs. You gotta be an observative guy. Check out the Free Game 89 channel. I break all that down. But yeah, I mean, he going up. I told y'all he wasn't gonna be at 140 long. That was common sense. There was a lot of dangerous fighters at 140. You know what I'm saying? A lot of high risk, low reward. And he sucked down to 140, 35 pounds for too long. When you suck it down that long, dog, the next weight class you're gonna be there for a hot second. That's it. You can't hold that unless you're a naturally small guy. He can't hold that weight. He's a very top heavy guy, which a lot of black people or melanated people tend to be top heavy. A lot of, you know, kind of European white people, Caucasians, they usually are bottom heavy. I'm just saying usually. That's usually what it is. So when y'all look at a guy like Pacquiao, I'm like, oh, he's just so small. Y'all look at Bud Upper Body, he's so small. Look at them, look at their legs. I always say this, your power is generated normally from the ground up. Devin's a very top-heavy guy. And sometimes you can't fight genetics. But just because you got skinny legs, let me say this again. Just because you got skinny legs don't mean your legs are weak. I used to hoop. I used to be a hooper, real hooper. And a lot of the strongest dudes, the strongest legs, talking about boxing out and getting rebounds, they were the skinnier guys. The leapers was the skinnier guys. So you can't really, just because something is not big and bulky, it does not determine the strength. It does not determine the strength of the individual. You know, everybody think you gotta be big and bulky to be strong. Hell no. Well, if you ripped and cut, that don't mean you're strong neither. Y'all ever see that one dude that go around as a janitor and they think he weak and he be lifting all their heavy weights and shit? I know niggas just like that wear a whole hoodie set and you wouldn't even know it, bro. And they strong as shit. Some people just naturally strong, man. So, yeah. But yeah, you know. So, there's adjustments that you make. When Floyd moved up to a certain weight class, there were certain adjustments that Floyd Mayweather had to make. Floyd started to fight more flat-footed. Yeah, he started to fight more flat-footed. Yup, he started to fight more flat-footed. That way, he was able to generate more power. He was able to generate more power. And as you get older, like I explained in my Crawford Canelo video, you can't move as much no more. As you get older, them legs, you can't move for 12 rounds no more. Remember Muhammad Ali? He became more of a plotter as he got older. When you get older, your legs can't carry you like they once did. That's why you see guys like Mayweather, as he continued on, he became more efficient. He moved when he needed to move. You know? Remember, I don't know who watched YuGiOh, showing my nerves. I watched YuGiOh. And remember when they aged his dark musician? I forgot, somebody played the trick card and they aged his dark musician. And his power level went down. And niggas like, he weak as fuck. But he had all these tricks. He was more powerful. He had all these little ass tricks and stuff. That's what you pick up as a pro, as a veteran. Once you start to pick up as a veteran, you start relying more on your technique and less on your athletic ability. Your prime is when your athletic ability is at the highest. I mean, I can't really say the highest, but when it's like, let me say this: when your athletic ability and your mental is at the highest at the same time. The highest they're gonna be at the same. Before your athletic ability starts to decline, like I would have to use a chart to articulate this for my slow ass, but whatever. That's your prime. When that mental and your athletic ability still there and you firing on all, that's your real prime. That's your actual prime. So, like I said before, there's things you do to generate more power and generate more respect. So Devin is really probably going to have to become more, I would say he's stationary enough, better defensively, and maybe look to be more finesse. Y'all notice Devin don't come in to be defensive. That's something people don't. He come in to be offensive. He's coming forward. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Floyd Sr. taught him. That's the true Mayweather way. Throw combinations, and so now I think for him, going up there when you fight bigger guys, and he's a big guy naturally too. When you fight those bigger guys, now I think for him it's starting to put it together and beat him with this. Start putting your punch variations together, body shots, start being a little bit more defensive orientated. You know, now it's that. But him and Ramirez, that's a tough fight. Ramirez like to come forward, so that's kind of a good fight to get prepared to go to welterweight, because a lot of them guys think they're gonna be able to walk through Devin Haney. And another thing is, now it's time to really, it's really time to really put your inside game to work. That's another thing. After Mayweather fought Jose Luis Castillo, he learned how to put his inside game to work. So now, for him, it's time to probably start to put that inside game, put some work on the inside. Learning on the inside to be a lot better as an interior fighter. So, a lot of them guys, at the welterweight, you could beat them on the inside. Close that gap on them, you could beat them on the inside. A lot of fighters, that's a lost art. A lot of these guys don't know how to fight on the inside no more. A lot of them. But him and Ramirez, that's a good touch. A Mexican that come forward, that's strong, his condition is good, he's gonna throw a bunch of punches. So Devin might get bullied a little bit in that fight. But once again, Ramirez can be outboxed and outpointed. Bad balance. Good guy, man. His whole team was nice. He had homies that was black that was with him. I met them out there in Vegas and shit a few years ago. His people nice. Jose Ramirez, dude, he got a good crew. I always fuck with him, dude. To be honest, he talked to you. And nice guy. He was humble in defeat. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He's a real good dude. It ain't like, oh, he's a good dude and he's an asshole when you see him. Jack Catterall, too. Good dude. Jack Catterall chopping up with random people. I was telling places where he need to hit up and eat in America and shit. He's a good dude, too, bro. And he just Ellie sat back. That shit was funny as hell. The coach called him, Ellie second nigga sat back. So, yeah. So that to me, that ain't no shoe-in, dude. He'll outbox Ramirez, but if Ramirez gets 7 pounds, get some extra weight, Ramirez gonna come in strong. He's strong, he's conditioned. So, yeah, that's my humble opinion on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out the boxing playlist, hit that link tree. You can find me everywhere, X, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out. Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good, PayPal link in the description. I'm on X, Spotify, Anchor, everywhere. Check out the Patreon.